Blessed people, blessed. Well, you know who it is. It's a BlackStarRedShot beside with Sean Gandhi. And it's a long time you have not seen the two of us together. Once again, our
classic combination, man.
You know, I remember just 2 years ago. 2 years ago, a year ago. 2 years ago.
I went to Cali. I think January would be 2 years.
Okay. Well, it's almost 2 years ago. I met this brother in Wingate. Well, we met each other, and we made a vlog. I made my first vlog with him. You all remember that?
Earthman.
Earthman.
Cosmos.
And our.
I am the water in the river. I am the copper. I am the zinc.
Zinc. Yes, people. And that video went viral, and that video never stopped for a whole year and almost 10 months, 11 months. Went viral. So we've been putting a lot of work. When this brother and I comes together, when the BlackStar and the Sean Gandhi comes together, we create wonderful, wonderful work. We bring it and the people love it. And the same way we came together, we're always being together. No matter where he been, what he been doing, what I've been doing.
We're gonna always be together.
We're always being together. Now, what's happening to us and what's happening to all of us, all of these, our vloggers, who vlogs, all of us.
You too.
You over there, wherever you come from. As long as you're a vlogger, as long as you're shooting
as
videos,
long as you're a citizen of this world, you are subject to what Red finna tell you about.
What's going on? Now, as you all know, 2 weeks ago, I had a live, and as I had the live, they banned the live. And as you all know, it's not only us, but all of us is complaining about our subscribers, how much we had, how much they took out, how much we got now, and how much they're still taking. So, not even just to say it's a one-time thing, where they just took a portion, a chunk, they constantly keep taking and taking. Now,
constricting the views, keeping the views down.
So, we can't take it no more. So, on the contrary, that I made a video, and when I put that video out, that video was removed and banned instantly. And
it was alive?
It was alive, yeah. And then when I called to ask about it, they try to make it look like, no such thing. I reported because I'm with you, YouTube a long time, I couldn't get to speak to anyone. Finally, I spoke to Sean G. Sean G gave me a number.
I gave you the email address.
The email address.
The website, rather.
Yeah. And I hit them all. When I did get to speak to someone, not really speak to some kind of chat line.
Chat. Live chat.
Live chat. And they said in 24 hours. Well, I didn't really believe that the lady was going to come back because as many times they did that to me. But this woman, God bless her soul, she kept her word. And she didn't take 24 hours. She took longer than that, but the fact is she came back.
One thing about YouTube support, they get back to you in a reasonable amount of time. I gotta give them credit for that. If you chat with them and tell them you got an issue, they're gonna get back to you and let you know one way or another whether it's for you or not for you. Go ahead, man.
So she called back, and to cut a long story short, she explained to me that yes, they did ban my video wrongfully. And whoever they called at that time on that live to ban that video, it has to be a powerful person. It's not a regular person. It's not a regular person. People have levels in life, in this society. It is somebody that's very highly in society who calls them and they ban that. But anyway, to cut a long story short, they told me that they investigated my video, same video they couldn't find. They actually found it, investigated, and saw there was no reason to ban my video. So they granted me an apology and told me that they was going to release the video, send it back out. So when we are saying that things are happening to us in YouTube, people believe that we're bugging out. Like, oh no, what you talking about? No, man, this, that, and the other. Like the brother said. Tell them, Joe.
Well, what was the content of the video that live you did, Red? That
The content, it was the truth gonna reveal. And just that scared him.
so it was like a religious type thing or philosophical type thing? Or?
No, it was just upon the truth, upon everything, touching everything. Which, like I said, I used two words, which was white and black. Now, I never understand why pale-skinned people, which is supposed to be blue-eyed people, rich people call white people are not white people. Because actually, I keep saying, this is the color white. This is the color white. I've never seen somebody look like this. So again, it's a misconception when I said, upon the two words that's in a Webster dictionary, if someone will look up the word black and see the definition of the word black, how disgusting and low grading it is. And then when you look up the word white, how it is so angelic, so supreme, so pure, crystal clear. So the racist is not with us people, but it's within the colonial system that choose to educate us. Because it's two words, it's two colors.
So in other words, the video was about race.
What about race?
It was about race.
And they flip it around and say like I was racist because I explained that part. I even went as far and I spoke about I have Christian friends. I got white friends, Chinese friends. I got friends from all walks of life. I'm not a racial person. I just mentioned, if we Christians are Christians, then we're supposed to be like Christ, which is true. The Christ or the Lamb for the slaughter is the head for people to follow. He is the direction. He is the light that appears in the dark. He is the reflection of righteousness. So if we all say we are Christians, then we should all walk into that path of righteousness. So when I said that, people get mad. So I said, Antichrist. There is a good Christ, or there is a Messiah, and there is an Antichrist.
But let's so the content of the video was religious, racial, which is very, very sensitive topic in America, in the world, as a matter of fact, to talk about. And you saying as soon as that video, it was alive, as soon as you came off the live, they shot it in the head.
Knock it off.
All right.
Knock it off.
Now, what happened to your subscribers and your views after that day? What happened to when you would upload a video? What would your normal views be prior to that video, and then what did they be after they did that?
Well, this is the thing. I had for 4 weeks 44,400K. Okay. Subscribers. It stuck there for 4 weeks. That's not me. That's not my site. That's not my
you didn't add no subscribers for 4 weeks.
For 4 weeks, just stuck there. When I released that video, it was banned instantly. Whoosh! A chunk removed. Took me down to 43,300K.
Now, my situation was, I had got up to as high as 78,500, 499,500. I released some videos, political content about my views in support of Donald Trump. It seems as though that when I put those videos out, that my subscriber count got frozen, and then whenever I would upload and release a new video, it wouldn't do no views. It would do like no views. And then my subscribers started getting at me saying, yo, Sean, I'm not even getting the notifications no more. What's up? Now, I do have to be honest and say, concerning my mother's death, I've been doing some videos related to that and all the buffoonery and the bullshit that's going on with that. And in the YouTube guidelines, it does say that when you do a video regarding death or attacking a certain person or group, you know, that it could be against the policy guidelines. But yet, these videos, they're giving me the green light on monetization. And in all honesty, some of my family members could really be flagging my page because I've put them on blast. But what I explained to YouTube was, prior to me putting up any of these videos, I typically got 100 subscribers a day on the low end. Sometimes I would get 1,000 subscribers in a day. Now I'm losing 20 to 30 subscribers a day. And I explained to them, I said, well, how could this be? If I'm losing 20 to 30 subscribers a day, but at one point I was gaining 100, the net effect should be, I should be gaining at least 60 or 70 a day. My numbers should not be retreating. Now, what could be the case, you know, and maybe Red's talking about some racial issues, the color and the religion. I'm talking about some political issues and, family issues.
But Sean, that shouldn't even have a problem, because under a certain amendment, it's freedom of press, freedom of speech. Now, if, like we said, when I spoke to the lady from YouTube, she said to me, when she checked, she said everything's okay, I didn't have no strike, I'm good.
She told me the same thing.
But now she said to me, one of the things that might be a problem is people that they notification bill and all of this, that. This is when I asked her the question.
Right, and she told me the same thing.
I said, man, but for 4 weeks my stuff has frozen. So what made it froze? That you're telling me nobody was subscribing? I meet people every day that subscribe to my channel every day.
Every day.
I'm walking in the street, I get over 15 people per day. Yo, Red. Yo, what is it? What is this? RedShot BlackStar? Subscribing right here. Every day. So we know, I know.
And the video, the world famous Earthman video on my channel is doing like 6,000 views a month. It's not even registering in my top videos no more. And it used to always be up in my top video. So now, maybe the static that you had with that live, and maybe what I'm putting forth, maybe anything with your name on it and my name on it, maybe they just shutting it down, you know. But the point is this, my thing is this.
And even though they said don't worry about it, because that she said no, she went and took all the phony, what you call it, the people that create
the spam accounts?
Yeah. And fake stuff.
Fake accounts.
They removed all of that. So now they're saying
that's what they told me too.
Observing my account, and it's secure, and I have gained back more subscribers, over what she said, 300, 500. But I can't see. So she said, wait, I'm gonna see it, but I'm supposed to see it. So now I'm back to 44K 44,300K.
Now the thing is this, right? Me and Red is sitting here and we telling you how this is impacting us, right? And what you have to understand is that if it impacts us, if our creativity is constricted, your creativity is also constricted, because then it becomes a national or global thing to muzzle somebody and keep them from saying what it is they want to say as content creator. It keeps you from being creative, and you know, you got to keep that in mind. Maybe y'all might be saying, well, y'all stupid for doing them kind of videos. You should be, you should just be a good nigga on the plantation and just do what they, but it's about freedom of expression. It's about creativity. This is art. YouTube is an art. And the reason you love us, the reason you love our content, is because we try to be as authentic and as real as we possibly can.
And also to add this to what Sean Gandhi's saying is, they have bots that is just programmed right there. As you say something, they shut you down. I believe that if there are certain laws or rules or regulations that they have, and if we're gonna put our contacts out there, and they're gonna just come and lock it down without able to explain to us, showing us where we went wrong, because that video of mine that was banned, look, I got an apology, and they're gonna bring it back out. So obviously that was wrongfully done. that was wrongfully done. So if I didn't take a stand,
imagine if you didn't say nothing, right?
Yeah, if I didn't take a stand for this, it would have me looking like a bad person. And that's what happened to a lot of our videos that get flagged down. If someone would go and investigate the video before flagging the video, or even after you flag the video, still go back and inspect the video to find out what's really bad about the video. And then you could actually say, okay, this is what and what. Because when you ask them what is wrong about the video, they just said the video didn't reach certain guidelines, but nobody cannot tell you about the guidelines. This is what they said about me. And get to find out now the same video that violate the guidelines is the same video they're gonna send back out. That, like I've been saying before. So sometimes they got all these bots, when you start talking, they listen to you, they're programmed to listen to what you're saying. And they got misconstrued.
Let me ask you this, Red. In your comment section, do you get like fake channels leaving comments, like girls dating channels?
Yeah, I get that.
Fake dating channels?
I get that a lot. I get that a lot.
Yeah,
Not only that, I get where people wants to use my channel for a commercial board, where they will come on and then they will put their stuff to like commercialize for my stuff. You know, people do all type of stuff. I know we're gonna get haters, but what we're saying, if we are doing something wrong, then we are wrong. But if we have proof upon what we are doing, example, profanity, that I don't really use. I don't use profanity.
I use a lot.
And sometimes I have a video, I put out a video, and the video has some music in it, and I have the rights. Sometimes it's free beats, and where they still flag the video. I made a song and I sung the song, and then they flagged it and say it was somebody else's material when it was my stuff. So obviously people are flagging people's stuff and burning people's stuff on the contrary that doesn't have no proof. There has robots doing this where it's programmed to listen and to hear a certain thing and flag it. So we just came out today to make this one vlog, this one video upon what we are going through, and our subscribers, we need y'all to listen to what we're saying to y'all. We need y'all to turn on your notification bell. Every time we put out a video, y'all could get it and y'all could respond to the video, like it, share it, and that could help us to grow. If y'all only just like watch the video but y'all don't like it, if we put out a video today, you're not gonna see this video 2 weeks from now. It doesn't make sense because we relying on y'all guys to do all the liking and the sharing and all that.
And this is what they also told me when I did the live chat with Google support, YouTube support, is that make sure you go back and double check that you are actually subscribed, number one. Number two, that if you've updated the software in your phone, make sure that that new software update didn't knock off your notifications on your YouTube. Number three, maybe you go back, you unsubscribe, and then you resubscribe.
Right.
You know, so they did say some things like that. I don't know. A lot of my subscribers were getting at me saying, "Sean, I don't get your notifications no more." Man.
I was getting them too.
I was getting them on a regular basis. Now I'm not getting them, and I do know. I don't know for a fact, but I do believe that YouTube does have the mechanisms and the computers in place to blow up a video or shut a video down. You know, but like I say, we should be able. We're men. We're human beings. We're Americans. I have this type of shape. Show me a shape, man. Mine is beige. His is purple. We don't have to drink the same thing. We could be different
and get along.
You can have different opinion about something. I could have a different opinion about you.
Sure.
It's not about. You know what I'm saying? You.
Sean, at the end of the day, we got to disagree to agree. Okay, and people got to just know, yo. Two of us can never walk together without the disagreement. It has been said.
This makes life go around. This makes the world go round.
You know what I'm saying? But the next thing I know that happens to you, Sean. But do you like when you shoot out a video and you go to monetize your video? So you monetize your video, but then you check back and notice your video is unmonetized.
Yeah. Without even, sometimes YouTube is now demonetizing my video, giving me limited ads without even me requesting a review. They're just looking at it and shutting it down. And some of them will have no profanity in it. and they'll just tell me, oh, this isn't suitable for our advertising. And the thing is, I know I curse a lot, right, in my videos. So I know if I go crazy, they monetize a lot of my videos where I curse, but sometimes if I go overboard, they don't monetize it. I can dig it, I can get that. But I put a lot of effort, a lot of energy into my craft. I'm good at what I do. If I put my energy and soul into a video, don't just demonetize my video without.
I know it.
And there's no reason that it shouldn't be. There's no profanity. There's, you know, don't do that, man.
And you go back and remonetize it, and they do the same thing. So we are complaining because who knows it feels it. They say, yo, if you're in the kitchen, you're gonna feel the heat. I'm in the kitchen. Sean G is in the kitchen. We're feeling the heat. It's blazing hot. And the fact is,
we ain't complaining. We just bringing it to your attention.
What's going on?
Yeah.
We were our hard work and our dedication.
Yeah.
I mean, yo, when you comes out and make a video, and it's because you like what you're doing. That's why you put all that good energy in there. You find something that you like to do. I mean, the Most High God bless each man in its own way. But we find the way that we can work for ourselves and doesn't have to work for nobody. Okay? And I keep telling you two, we are business partners. We are
the YouTube partner program.
Yeah, there we
This
go.
is the YouTube partner program. Partner.
Yeah.
You work, I work. We
go.
work together for the greater good of both of us. So just treat us right, man. Just do what you say you're gonna do, man.
Because look, today I may not have much, and I has a partnership with a big company, big firm, and I'm trying to really putting things out there to get better. My life could change in a twinkle of an eye. And I could be such of a benefit to my community.
Yeah.
Sean G could be such of a benefit to his community. And we have benefits every day we shoot these videos,
already that.
and we send them out there. We send an energy in the atmosphere, into the world.
Save people's lives, man.
Changing people's lives.
We save lives.
We're doing things, man. And it's the Most High who's blessing us and allowing us to go around and to touch people in their hearts, man. So actually, we are working. Actually, we have people that we are stopping them from suicide.
Absolutely.
Actually, we have people that we are stopping them from being an alcoholic. Actually, we are healing people that's on drugs. Actually, we actually helping people with mental disability problems. People that use this excuse to do things.
Depression.
Actually, depression. We erase that, eradicate that. Actually, we motivate people to get up and work and sweat.
Obesity.
Actually, we put the inner vibration and motivation within people, and we tell them all things are possible. Actually, we tell them by the sweat of thy brow we shall eat. Actually, we tell them together we rise up, divided before. Actually, we are one people under one banner if we make our mind and trust in our mind, soul, and body. And you know it's a stigmatism in your soul. So from all of this good energies coming together, actually, we are on a journey, a perfection journey, to open the eyes of the people. For the people that is lost, to bring them back. For the people that doesn't have a mother or a father, a brother, a person in their life that could speak with them, to show them reality, talk to them, bring them back on the right track, we are here. Because when we send our voice out here in the cosmos, trust me, we receive, we get messages back. We get messages back. So obviously the messages that we're sending out there, it's touching people. And it's filling people up with grace. It's filling people up with good state of mind.
Tell them, man.
It's filling, you know, through us, what we are doing, Most High has allowed us to come on our platforms and give other people the vibe.
That's right. Give other people,
to start their own stuff.
That's right.
Because I started one day. Sean G started one day. We all started one day. But the fact is, it's the positive energy that we put out there to touch other people. So people, you know what it is. When we two come together, we're gonna start doing little things.
Yeah, we're gonna start doing more stuff together, because we're gonna get these channels back.
There you
we're
go.
Gonna put Red on 100,000. We're gonna put me on $150. And
we want 1 million views.
We're gonna put Red on 1 million. We're gonna put me on 1 million.
Yeah, we want 1 million, because you know what, people? It's not like being bossy or being cocky. It's the fact is, when you're getting good medicine and you are getting healed, you can't complain. You can't complain. Because you know what? If I was out there dealing with drugs, if I was promoting drugs, if I was promoting sex,
buffoonery, violence, and beefs and rap and all that silliness, we probably would get 2 million views every video.
Every time. If I was trying to kill myself to drink a whole bottle of Hennessy, shirt on my throat, I'll probably go viral already. I'll probably, yeah. But you see, we are here sending a positive
We
message.
speaking life, man.
Because we know they got young brothers and young sisters watching us. I want to know when the time comes for me to go to rest, to depart from this body, that my children that I'm living, my 40 children that I'm living back there, that people could say, yo, this is BlackStar's son. This brother was a positive brother. Young G, small G growing up. God forbid, he becomes a man. His pops, whatever, pass away.
I remember your father, man. Your father helped me.
I remember you died, man. And guess what? This is why we gotta be our brother's keeper. This is why we gotta be our brother's keeper. This is why we gotta be our brother's keeper. This is why it's good over evil. And people, like I said, all praises unto the Most High. And let me tell you, people, there is not a problem that if you believe in yourself and the Most High that you can't take care of.
And listen, man, you know, this world that we living in right now, and I get so much love from Japan,
Oh yes,
from Chile, South America, Romania,
Australia,
heavy.
yes,
The
Germany,
Netherlands, heavy.
yes, Switzerland,
New Zealand, heavy.
Sweets.
And let's move beyond
The comprehension.
race, right? Let's move beyond the color of our skins, because y'all know the videos I've been putting up about my family and what they're doing to me, what they did to my mother and the little Sean. And these are Black American people like me, but yet it still doesn't stop them from doing evil and doing wrong and injustice. So I'm gonna say this, and y'all stay with me. Don't you pause this video.
Don't do that. Don't you do that.
November 27, 2020. This world right now isn't about race and skin tone. It's about a war of good and evil.
Yes, see people?
It's about good and evil, because I got a lot of European subscribers, white American subscribers, Latino subscribers that cash at me, PayPal me for no reason, and telling me,
They love you.
yeah, Sean, you put something inside of me, man, that's gotten me back in the game. So let's let the good people overcome and suppress the wicked,
Yes.
suppress the evil.
Yes, my brother.
It don't matter if it's your family, friend, neighbor. If they evil, get them out the game. If they good people, work with them, man. Check me out.
In other words, if you don't pass go, you can bingo. Okay? So that means good over evil. So it's a balance. It's a scale balance thing. We are all saying
Get him, Red.
it's one time. One time. I was listening to something, just cut a long story short, this rap brother named King got shot.
King Von.
King Von. I love this brother. And I was watching the other brother. After all the shooting went down, the brother that he was beefing with still came and tried to pick him up, while a friend came and kicked that brother. I'm saying, people, man, could you understand? Could you understand what we are doing to each other? Could we actually realize that every black man is a star and we are shooting each other down? Falling stars, man. Imagine that. The brother that passed, God bless his soul, King Von. And imagine that, the other brother that they live across the street from each other. Just two blocks. And they're killing each other. And they got money. They have came out of the ghetto. They have enough to do, but watch what they are doing. That's what I'm saying to you people. This is not about money. It's about finding your intellect self. It's about being good. Bringing that good over that evil. Living this life for a purpose, because surely you will depart
Check him out, y'all.
someday.
Check him out.
And you does not want the day of your departation. You have to show your ticket.
And the ticket ain't no good?
Your ticket ain't no good, baby.
Too many strikes on the ticket?
Too many. Oh, because right in this society, they give you 3 strikes and they tell you you're out. So if society, man, could tell you 3 strikes, I'm fed up of you. Could you imagine all your life that Most High been warning you and you've been running around acting like Johnny Bad Boy, you can't stop unstoppable, Mr. Unstoppable. And no, you have overcome death. I say life over death, but I know death will come. I know you have come to the point where you pay the price. You jump over, but it has not done. No one has not come back and said to you, what is death like? Everybody say, yeah man, I don't give a shit. You don't give a shit now because you're in the land of the living and you can only talk about in the land of the living. Wait when I said to you for you to cross and you does not have your token to cross over. And then you will be stand right here and be judged and be questioned. Your limbs will go against you and say all the things that you have done in the planet Earth. All where you have gone and the people you have taken counsels over without a cause. Your limbs will rebel against you. And then you will be frozen one part because you does not have your card, neither your token to pay your way.
Man, you better get right, man.
Gotta get right
get your
in this
spirit
life.
right, man.
In this life.
And you can change, man. I have lived a life, man, where I wasn't right and exact. My vibration was low. I was, you know, my choices were horrible. My energy was horrible. And I chose to do the wrong versus right, even when I knew what was right. But I've changed.
Amen.
And you can change too, man.
You can change too.
And get yourself right and get yourself. It's much harder to do wrong than it is to do right, man. It's harder. Man.
Easy to get in trouble, hard to come out. Every day in my life, I have a fight. This week, this month, man, from the time the month came, that's my month, my mother's month. November 7th was her birthday. She would be 99 years of age. She was alive. And like I said, that's something I gotta write. They took my mother, me, Sean and I. Hey,
crazy.
It's so funny, people. I
crazy,
said,
man.
God know what He does. The Most High know what He does.
He know why we met.
You know why we
He
met.
brought us together.
They assassinated my mother in the most barbaric way that you could ever think about. Mine was
Black people.
Yeah, black people. Black people.
Jamaicans.
No, these was French people. I'm half. I'm a half. Okay? And they what they did, they drugged my mother bought a house, some part in the countryside. And envious people. At a certain time of the night, came and knocked the door. And my mother was a brave little old woman. Oh, very brave. You can't hold her down. She was a Scorpio, but not a November Scorpio. And they said, well, to me, what I am seeing, when she came out, they bashed her in the head. Drag her in the house, burn the house down with my moms in it. Killed my moms. I stayed in America and had a dream about my moms, where I was burning in the wintertime. And nobody couldn't understand why I was sweating. Everybody was saying I was smoking crack, I was on drugs, because why I wanted the window to be open and it was freezing cold and I was just sweating. They said it was drugs and I said, no, I don't do drugs. I know something was wrong. And finally when I got the call, they said what had happened, my mom had died in the fire. I came and drunk my mom's and know she didn't die in the fire. And I asked my brother to ask the doctors to do an autopsy on my mom, and they find she didn't have no smoke in the lungs. So if it was a fire, when they do the autopsy, her lungs would be loaded with carbon, with smoke.
From inhaling it.
Yeah. So when we found out she had a fractured skull, she got bashed in the head, dragged in the house and burned. So when I sat down and I listened to Sean, what Sean going through, I had to call him and say, bro.
He did. He called me.
Yeah, I've been there. I know what I cried until no water wasn't coming out from my eye. It felt like stones, pebbles. There was no more tears.
Yeah, you did.
So I felt what he felt because I have no mother, no father. But I still feel my mother with me every day because I love my mom. So my mom's blessed me. Before, I didn't see my mom in 20 years. She came to America and see me. She put her hands on my head and she blessed me. She said, son, you look just like me. Your face is long just like me. You must be you're the Anunnaki. And she put her hands on me. She said, you couldn't come see me, but I come see you. You're not going to see me again, son. But I love you. I bless you. Okay? And then right after she go back, that happened. And right now, I don't cry no more about my mom because my mom's with me all the time.
No, my mother's good. My mother's cool. I'm cool.
I don't cry no more. Even those who took my moms away from me, but That's a different story. I ain't gonna talk about that part.
No,
Because
we
I
ain't talk about that.
But those who took away from me, I don't miss her because I always did love her. So she's with me. There are days when my life is always about to be taken away from me. I see the face of my mom. It's like she just helps me. One day the bus almost hit me. I don't know how I came out of the way. Angels are walking with me by the name of the Most High. And that's why I say people, I don't make fun of people. I see crippled people, I don't laugh at them. I try to feed the poor. I try to cook for the poor. Sometimes, this time, every time 21st I get money from YouTube, I change maybe $40, $50 in singles and I walk. Look, I have singles right now to give out. I do it
Give
all
them out,
the time.
Red?
I give them out. I walk and I dish out my money. Your brother said to me, Red, you rich? I say, I'm not rich, bro. Say, well, let me get $20. I say, I'm not going to give you a dime because you got 2 hands and 2 feet. You could go work. But I said, look, for the needy, for the old lady that's at the corner, for the mother that doesn't know where she's getting the meal, she's hungry. She walks up to me, I will give her something. And I don't have it. Just see the little, it's nothing big. But every 21st, I change 50, sometimes 100. And I go around and look for the people I know. Because I got to use my common sense. And I got to use my heart. The false pretenders that's in the street, they make money by begging. They go, they take off their clothes and they done make $1,000 to the
Professional
day.
panhandlers.
You know what I mean? I ain't down with this. The Most High allow me to know who
$500-600 a day they make.
There you go. So I'm guided by the Most High upon who to feed. I'm not just taking money out of my pocket and giving it to somebody because you look homeless. I gotta feel your pain. Because you are my brother. We are connected. So if you're suffering, I will feel your suffering. And if you're faking joking, you ain't getting nothing because I already know you faking joking. And we don't deal with faking jokings around here.
Nah.
Okay? That's why I said, Sean, we gotta do videos, man. We're going where the homeless people sleeping at night time.
Let's do it.
And they ain't got no food.
Let's do it.
You gotta go deal with it.
I'm with it.
You know? Because this is why we got that money that we getting every
And we
21st.
get this, and YouTube, you helping us do these good things, these good deeds, man. It's because of you, YouTube, man, that you helping us touch people and change people's lives, man. And to all my subscribers, man, I love y'all. And y'all think y'all be helping me. Y'all think I be helping you, but y'all be helping me just as much, man.
Hey, look at this. They say one hand cannot wash the face. It could at the time. But if you had 2 hands and you apply them together with the face, that will give you a perfect wash. Okay? So sometimes we need hands to come together to be mighty. We need hands. All these brothers that rap singers and that, I've been asking a location. A lady called me to look on the location up the street here. And I've been asking a location to help. Not just for me. Not just for me to come cut style on people. For me to able to have a little food going on in the winter. You know how much children that doesn't have nowhere to go, that's why they steal sometimes. They go in the Arab stores, they steal. They go in the Chinese stores, they steal. They see people going on. I'm not saying stealing is good. I'm saying let's stop it. Let's be a solution to the problem. Our young sons and our young daughters, if they got more brothers like me and Shoji that rise up, those of you that has all that money, you'll be having it on your shoulders this high, taking pictures with it just to drink in the club and go to the strip club. Why don't y'all open a place? Come in our hood. Go in your hood. Do something in Chicago. All of y'all have all that money over there just for drinking and diamonds on the teeth.
Buying sneakers.
And all that here. $2,000 pants. Why don't y'all have an 18-wheeler come, a 60-foot container comes with all the food that you could get and dish it out to the people in your community.
Help some people, man.
You know, because you have money like that. Y'all go, y'all gamble, man. I see what y'all do. I'm not hating, that's your lifestyle. But at the same time, man, it's the same poor people helps y'all. They're the ones buying your record. They can even eat a piece of chicken, fried chicken, but they wait when your albums drop and they pay for it, man. They wait for your stuff to drop and they support y'all. Support them. Go back to the community. Give back to the community. Those of your millionaire brothers, man, go to down south. There's a lot of property. A lot of property. Buy land. Buy land. Agriculture, man. Agriculture. We could change this if we really want. We depended. Look how evil a lot of us could be. We don't like the colonial system. We cuss the colonial system. But yet still we are part of the colonial system because we support everything the colonial system drop on us. we buy. I like nice things, but I'm not gonna take $2,000 to buy a Gucci.
Yeah.
And I can't pay my rent.
I ain't buying no $200 sneakers.
You see what I'm saying?
Forget that.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
I'm flying any pair of sneakers out.
I like nice things. We're kings and queens. We're supposed to look good and smell good. But if we live in a society where you can't pay your rent, but you're gonna take $5,000 to step up in a Louis Vuitton store to come out with a belt.
You out your mind.
Oh, come on,
Something wrong with you.
You could see the witchcraft they're dropping you.
Something
the white
wrong with
craft.
you.
That's the white craft. So people, let's unite, let's come together. I mean, yo, we're not perfect people, but we're gonna have our ups and downs, but it's for us to overcome. Like I said to people, and this is the things I talk about in your community, when you see something's going down, like a black brother got shot or the NYPD pulled somebody over, do not be disrespectful, but stand up and look. Take pictures. Do not just go. That could be your cousin. That could be a family member. Stand up and look. One thing with European people, I give it to them. You cannot go up over there to Eastern Parkway and nobody hit a Jewish man and all the other Jewish people just leave. That's not gonna happen. The NYPD cannot go over there and lock up one Jewish man. That's not gonna happen. Everybody gotta know what's going on. So the people are sticking together. So if we as a people could stick together, that is blessed under the banner of the Most High, then of course we're really blessed with all things. So we're just gonna be who we're supposed to be. Like back in the days when we did care about each other, that if I was not home and my child was at home creating problems, you could go and stop my child. Or if my child was doing something in the street and my child saw you as the next door neighbor, would stop instantly.
Absolutely.
Because they knew.
And tell your mother when your mother got home.
Go. Let's go back to that. Let's go back to that. Let's go back where children having respect. Children are not being disrespectful to adults. Let's go back to where children are greeting adults. Let's go back where children grow in the house and they know how to greet their mother and father. Good morning, mommy. Good morning, daddy. Children does not greet their mother and father. That's why they does not greet nobody outside. So everything starts at home. I keep saying it. Everything. Some of us want society to grow our children. So we send our children to school expecting that the school's going to grow our children. They're not. They're not. No. We're supposed to do it at home. We're supposed to do it at home.
That's just babysitting. They just babysitting while you go to work.
We are the importance in our children's life. And it starts, all principles start at home. If you do not teach your child home training, when your child go outside, will embarrass you. Will embarrass you. Like a couple days ago, I saw this little boy couldn't get what he wanted. And he went mad in the Family Dollar. He went crazy. His mother couldn't control him. He was knocking everything off the shelf. You think one of my children will ever do that? I will step on that. Step. You know what? Step like roach. I would step on it. So I don't care what people say, but if you spare the road, you're going to spoil the child. And so far we know we're not supposed to spare the road because you're going to spoil the child. So if you love your children and you say you love your children, stop being a hypocrite. Discipline them from small if you love them, because loving them from small by disciplining them, they will live for a long time and you will enjoy your grandchildren and you will have a good life. But if you treat your child with no respect, no home training, no etiquette, that child is growing like an animal. And that's why I say that does not have a kid. I have a child. Because kids are animal. When you go to the school and they call you and say, hey, Miss So-and-so, come pick up your kid. Of course, as a kid, you have a blasted little goat running up and down the places. But if you had a child, the child would humble itself. So I don't like when people say, oh, that's my kid. A kid is an animal. You don't have the dictionary here and you all bring it to educate us. But the words that you all give us, you all using it, and it doesn't make no sense. My child, Sean B. Child, they're not kids. They're children. Animals have kids. Okay, so do not address our children as kids. And we should stop addressing our children as kids. Because we all know what has kids. Goat. That a goat, the name for a young a goat, you call it a kid. And it like to gallop. That's why they always tell you a child is overactive, hyperactive. And I always want to give the child something to cool the child down. A shot. Or I suggest you, Mr. So-and-so, your child too active. We that knows them, and we get to notice that he has such and such. You need to take him to Dr. So-and-so. We're going to make an appointment for you. He's going to go there twice a week. He's going to get 4 shots. And by the time they're done with your son, by the time he turns 16, 18, he's on meds. he's gone. So a child should play, a child should be very active. I was a child too, I didn't stay one place. I run all around. Run, climb up trees, do all of that. So you cannot keep no child in no corner and say they're hyperactive. They're children, they're supposed to play. Okay, people? All praises up to the Most High. Sean G, you have anything to tell them?
Yo, RedShot, BlackStar.
That's
BlackShot, RedStar. BlackStarRedShot.
Yeah.
Sean G. Dopest channel on YouTube. Hands down. Subscribe to his channel. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you get the notifications, man. You know, we doing some good work for y'all, man.
We might have a surprise for y'all. We ain't gonna tell you what it is. The last time I told you we have a surprise, that's when I was making that video in Jersey. So we have a surprise for you. Want to tell you what it is?
Nah, we ain't gonna tell you what it is. Show you what it is.
We'll just show you what it is. So we ain't gonna tell you nothing. But once again, we appreciate y'all. Peace and blessings. All praises to the Most High. You know what it is. Okay? And some of y'all that asked me if I'm gang affiliated. No, I'm not. I explained that to y'all many times, the color of the red and the color of the black. Okay? You got blood in your body. When your plows leave your body, in your body, blood is blue. Like we have Crips and Bloods, blood in your body is blue. It's plows. When it comes out of your body, it's air heated, it turns red. But the energy behind the color red and black is the most two powerful colors on the universe. Okay? The sun gives out a red ray, one of the strongest red ray on planet Earth. Okay? Red is a color definitely that's dominating. Okay? And I'm a fire sign. That's why I love red. Peace and blessings, my brother. One love. Yes, sir. We are out.
Peace.